How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly
Sávó nyomja az ára.
do? Nothing too terrible, I
Miért sem
He's
semmit?
accused of running a gold mine and investment scam.
Oh, no, I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur.
Chase wanted man.
And take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish
Na, go!
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
Ja, hogy ez az
Keep your
Archibald, valamit
guns
félreértettem.
holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive.
Anderson, fiú.
Come on, hurry.
Megyek, bazd meg, hát nem megy gyorsabban a ló.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No. Did I not say that?
You said
Get closer.
Azt azt hittem, hogy elesünk.
Idiot. Now get after the others. Come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Lestukolta.
Get to the side of the train.
Na. Akkor csak most lehet rá felugrani szerintem.
You think you can jump on there?
me. Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are
Hopp! Igen? Most mi a fasz volt ez? Tehát megnyomtam a négyzetet, hogy ugorjon át. És fogta és nyakkal nekiugrott. Tudod, hogy ezen az oldalon futok.
Now he's throwing bottles, the low-down bastard. Closer! Get us alongside it! Come on!
Eltalált az előbb az üveggel. Én azt nem láttam. Nem, hogy szétbasztom a fejedet. Én nyomom! Már előre nyomtam! Szavas seggfej. Valamit fel lehetett venni. Ugorj! Mert szerintem fogok elinteni seggfej.
Damn bastard! Get the hell away from me!
Hoppá! Elhagytam a sapkát.
Come on, Mr. Callahan, I'm relying on you.
Mr. Callahan.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. We need to
Persze!
let me go.
Őnála lehet késő, meg ne öljen meg.
Need some gin? Come on.
Ne hagyd magad!
Badly so. Do it and we'll take it in, all right? Come on. Come on. Watch yourself, pieces.
Azaz! Mennyi sonka lógott!
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Nincs itt a sapkám, mi? Nem raktál ide. Tetszik ez a kocsi.
Just about.
Nya, gyere köcsög. Igen?
Bring him out here.
Mi lenne, ha normálisan kinyitnád az ajtót?
Sounded like
Na.
quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for
Mert az
stopping
én
the
lovamra
train.
kell rakni. Nem az
There
én
you
rabom.
go. You are a natural.
Na mindegy.
All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Jövök.
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Calico Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Calico Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it?
Rhodes.
Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Most megint kiírta, hogy nem használhatunk fegyót. Közben ő megmesél Rhodesról, meg a családokról. Jó poros egy helyez.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you
Itt is
need?
van egy-két dolog.
Very little. Oh, good. They're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me? Bring him in so we can show Sheriff Gray.
Velünk végeztetik a piszkos munkát.
Mr. Gray! We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here,
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you this was all just a big
Ja,
misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble
Not
from some of the
like that,
residents,
huh?
old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough. Where have you been? Around. And where you staying? I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's. Interesting. Two old plantation houses, and falling out over rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying. Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that. I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty. There's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport. Well, they're good bounties. Where you hear this? Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort. Super agents? I'd love to meet one. It's just talk. I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you. Stay out of trouble. Thank you, gentlemen.
Ja, itt van. Fence, úgyhogy Mi még megyünk valahova?
So these two
Okay.
plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out
Ő
about these
pedig
Braithwaites.
Braithwaitekhez.
Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Have you had
Igen?
enough of the chase for one day?
Menjünk-e fishingelni velük, vagy ne?
Don't think too hard.
Szerettem volna válaszolni. Hát persze, menjünk. Horgásszunk.
Great.
Ez
Hosea,
az.
why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about?
A kalapunkat vissza kéne szerezni.
Kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Mi is fütyülünk a pacinak. Ott jönnek. Az enyém az eltévedt.
All
Na
right, gentlemen,
azért.
follow me.
The other day, Ruby the size of a fist.
Szerezzük vissza a kalapunkat.
Well, goddamn.
Na! Na azért. Azt hittem,
So
hogy
how
nincs meg.
far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still.
Úgyis jövünk
It's
még
not
erre,
creek.
majd elmegyünk
It's the
később
same
a
lake we
fánchoz, meg
camped on,
kifizetjük a
just a different
bounty-t.
pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are
Még
at
nem egy
catching
kedvencem a
criminals.
horgászás a játékban, mondjuk egyikbe se.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Igen.
So
Bounty
what
hunter.
Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. That's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless
Putin!
there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. Oh,
Hű.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Szép nagy tó.
Ah,
Hops!
Those the boats you mean?
yes. Good.
Ott lenyúlunk egy csónakot?
I'm
Ez ilyen
sure nobody would
fogdosvit.
mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Oké, jön Dutch is.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go.
Ugye 8 éven beszakad a dereka.
Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck?
Ja, erre. Hova? Merre?
That'll do too. Head towards the middle of the lake.
Ott.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Na.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a
Kaptunk egy
sturgeon.
új csalit.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Itt most máshogy kell horgászni, mint amikor Jackkel voltunk, mert ott nem kellett a négyzetet nyomni.
You got a bite.
Hopp, hopp, hopp! Azaz! Túl messze dobtuk be. Sokáig kell húzni.
There we go.
Na, hogy most akadj le.
I should have had that one.
There he is.
Azaz.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that.
Tegyük el nyilván.
Told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis.
Ne dobjuk annyira be.
50 pounder, he reckoned.
Kelljen annyit
I
szórakozni.
would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3
Hop.
beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was
Na, a
maybe
Dács is
20,
kifogott.
21. Walked in
Azért
all
szerintem
full of
még
himself.
semmit.
We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
Olyan
This
2
was
kiló.
15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Now, reel him in, Arthur. Got one.
De itt amúgy most a végtelenségig lehet horgászni.
Wesley, his name was. Real
Vagy ha
miserable
befejezik a
bastard, but we
dumát,
loved
akkor
to fish.
megyünk, vagy...
We go out all the time. But one day, we
Hozzá
were
még
river
löki a
fishing
szöveget.
when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off
Jaj,
his hat,
hallgattam.
bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I'm not swim to shore.
Good job, Arthur.
Ez valami másik. Na jó, én úgy látom, hogy
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana
akartam
last year?
mondani, hogy
We had a
befejezték a
banquet
dumát, de
planned that
mégsem.
night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that
Akkor még
dog.
egyet.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy.
Pici
in
halat
to
fogott.
the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons
No.
have patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse.
Apa, hát
Plans
ez most...
change. That's just how life goes.
Hát itt nincs is hal. Na de
Are
most
you
viszont be...
trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later.
Na, egyet vagyok még hajlandó kifogni, azt megyünk.
I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her
Hopp!
in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. There you go. That's a nice one.
Keeping that one, eh?
Na jól van.
Hey, I reckon
Ki is írta amúgy, eddig nem írtak ki, vagy nem láttam. Ja, el tudjuk rakni. Na húzzunk.
All
Gondolom
right. Think we got
haza.
a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the
Leadjuk
boat not too
Pearsonnak a
far back to
halakat.
camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Oh, they'll find their way back.
Ja, jönnek a
Far
lovak.
south, Arthur.
That was fun. Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that girl to give me some. She says wait till
Milyen kis cukikák. Nem is tudom, hogy amúgy még beüt a szar. De addig lesz egyáltalán ilyen boldog pillanat, mert szerintem így kb. Ez lesz az utolsó ilyen. Kielvezzük.
I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Jó, ez, hogy eljöttünk horgászni velük.
Mariner.
Ez olyan boldog kis rész.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the sea. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Naked is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around.
Na, én néztem. Visszafordult.
Pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Borzalmas hangjuk van.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back in camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Ja, mindjárt otthon is vagyunk. Ezt a csónakotot megtarthatjuk? Méribet közeledik. Ja.
All right. I think I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Na, adjuk le a halacskát.
I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Oh. Vagy előbb.
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
Hagyjál
What do
békén.
you want? Don't be like that. Herr Strauss.
A pénzgyűjtéshez mindig jó, gondolom, hogy csak ilyen küldiket ad.
I guess. And you?
Well, it turns out the pursuit of freedom is not a cheap business. Not for us, and not for some of the locals.
Sharking already.
I prefer to call it banking.
You ain't the one handing out the beatings.
No, but I am the one feeding the women and children in the camp. What choice do we have, Mr. Morgan?
I don't know. Well, come on then. Tell me who.
Here's the list. Refinery worker turned hunter by the name of Vinton Holmes. You'll find him up in the hills north of Strawberry. Ah, an apprentice undertaker.
Strawberry.
This one working in rows. His name was Gwen Hughes.
And how many of them do you think will be able to pay?
With enough encouragement, both of them.
Na, hova rakta? Ez nem az. Ez a fegyveres. Nem jelzi a térképen. Az egyikre azt mondta, hogy Rhodes-ba lesz, a másikra meg, hogy... Nem emlékszek. Strawberry-be. Északon? Valami ilyesmi. Na. Igen? Behúzza, küldi.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you. What is wrong with you two?
I ain't
Két
chopping
hülye.
vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
Bevágtam a kezem. Lebegnek a konzervek.
My husband and we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Gyere ide, puszkó. Ne rosszalkodj.
Well, come with me then.
Ott.
You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, so they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Elől can take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list. And can you post this letter for me?
Rosszalkodnak a srácok.
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping?
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Na, vásároljunk be.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
Mekkora égető, hogy elolvassa a levelét.
heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord
Miért kell ilyen hangol?
that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah blah blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Arthurnak tetszik.
Look, we're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells him to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that bag. We got work to do. Yeah.
Easy, you're gonna wreck the wagon.
Nyugi. Nem megyünk olyan gyorsan.
You hear, Mr. Bellfield's got the crew.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other
Csak
people.
a
These
fegyvere
people are
volt.
just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
You sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Ja. Nincs itt a pacink, úgyhogy sprinterünk, mint egy állat. Hoppá, hoppá. Nézd meg, most meg nem tud bemenni. Megakasztott a csávó.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
Előbb fizessük ki. Hogy utána ne tudjuk. 5. És 1.
Okay, no trouble.
Kösz!
Thank you.
Ott valaki meghalt. Elütette a vonat? Hát nagyon úgy tűnik. Szegény. Föl se tűnt senkinek, ahogy látom. Ja, húzzunk.
I'm trying.
Csajt föl se lehet ismerni.
Seems like there's new outlaws showing up here every day
Hát egy-két
now.
új ruhát. Nekünk is kéne új ruha, valami menő ruhát.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here. Take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
Na, gyere, gyere.
Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah,
So, you get everything?
I think so.
Ő vezet?
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can
És
wear
megvárjuk
what I damn well
mindenkit,
want.
aki még a
Like I told you,
másik végéről jön,
my
azt
husband
is.
and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just
Itt
treat me
a
equal
breakfast.
and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
De amúgy egy harmonikát összeszedtünk az első csávónál, akinek voltunk. A legendás fegyós, vagy legendás párbajhős. És ezt nem tudjuk neki odaadni.
Hey there!
Hey,
Szevasz!
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
sweetie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Csaj már elővette a fegyvert.
Right now.
Pull over.
That's what I said. Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Damn it! Get moving now!
Mi van raiderek? Vagy riderek, vagy
They
még...
was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants. Think you're landing Ricketts?
Oh, shut up. I'm gonna
There you
run
go.
this son of a bitch down.
Kill it, same as any man. Well,
Na,
wanted to see some action.
puppanjunk le.
Ain't got your wish.
Na valaki... Jól láttam.
There, Sadie?
Of course. You think I can't handle these fools? There, see? Not many still standing now. Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove.
Oh,
Yeah,
na.
you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Not shoot.
Gyorsan egy kicsit.
I'll drive us back. Arthur.
Might as well see what they
Na,
got.
itt van egy ilyen sötyek, ami
Ain't pretty,
csillog.
but That's what we do.
Azt mondtam valamelyik részén, hogy
Probably shouldn't linger here too long.
vannak ilyen gyűjthető sötyekok. Na, még ezt kilútoljuk. Szóval vissza kéne. Nem. Azt, a sapkát. Az elég hülyén néz ki, hogy nem kell. Tartsa meg.
No, pass those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble.
Na, ide!
I'm fine. Careful now. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not
Amúgy
to
így
get on your
szuttyogtál.
backside.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe.
Hát dolgokat adni egy
If he
fára.
asks. But
Jó sok mindent vettünk, amúgy most nézem.
So who did they say they were?
Nem lehet gyorsabban menni.
yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway,
Jaj,
don't you go ribbing Pierce about that letter.
nem kell tolatni.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small
Mókus!
for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want a peek in that journal.
Ja.
The mind of balls.
Not a chance.
Parkolunk.
Didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty.
Ja, ennyi?
Nice pants, by the way.
Passza.
Shut up.
Nem tudom leadni most a halat? Amíg pakolnak. Úristen, mennyi küldetés lett.
Arthur?
Igen?
Hey, Arthur.
Most, de előbb jövünk ide.
Yeah.
Tell me, is your people, Jacobites or English lovers, Arthur?
My people were peasants. We had no time for politics.
My dad would say that no politics was politics.
That old world bullshit, it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well, in that case, you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers lazing about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near Emerald Ranch. Nice fella he was. Shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us. I saw 3 of them, maybe more, but I reckon you and me, we could take them real easy.
All right. What the hell? Let's go check it out.
Them sons of bitches think they're mean. They're about to get a lesson in mean.
You just keep it cool, hear me?
Amúgy Seannak is nagyon szép lova van. Fekete a sörénye és fehér a farka. Azt hiszem kék a szeme. Emlékszem, mert nagyon tetszett neki a pacikája. Na! Az én lovam nem megy. Haló.
How far is this place? It's a bit of a ride. Not too bad. Back up north a stretch. Not far from the state line.
All right.
Igen?
So, what were you doing riding around up there anyway?
Ha minden igaz, ott is lesz egy összeszedhető fegyver. Hol se kell megvenni.
And rightly so.
I ain't like some of them others back there, sitting around waiting to be told. I go after it.
I see you sitting around.
Valamit elbaszott Sean.
You need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause. As from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him, if I remember the story right.
Ez az egy darab fa ott a domb tetején.
He saw something in
Bocsi.
me. He said as much. Morgan.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear on how this works. We split half. Other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I know. How many times you have to tell me? What's that box by his tent for then?
Camp funds, supplies and the like. In fact, you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
Remélem nem a világ végére kell ellovagolni vele. Igen.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see? That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid. I've lived a lifetime of shit already.
And you sure don't keep it bottled
up
up inside?
What about that train job with the oil wagon? Made a good show in there, didn't I?
You got knocked out.
Ah, that's what you choose to remember. We got paid. We got out of there.
Got knocked out in Blackwater, too, didn't you?
Now, that was bloody chaos.
Did you get split off with Mac?
No,
Nézd meg
didn't see
nekem
it.
ilyen.
I lost your boys at some point when he was getting out of town.
They caught up with Mac a couple of days after. Davy was finished by the time we got up the mountains. Jenny didn't even make it that far.
Those bounty hunters strung me up. Beat me, pulled teeth, burned me feet. I didn't breathe a word about nothing, I swear.
Ne rosszak, pupikám.
It's time folks stop giving Dutch a hard time about all that Blackwater business, if you ask
Gyere
me.
ide.
Man's not a fortune teller. You can plan, you can use your head. You
Ilyenkor
never really know
bezzeg
what
nem.
you're walking into. All right, that'll have to wait. We're nearly there. Hard left coming up. All right, it's going to be off the road up ahead.
Na, érjünk már oda.
Up here, Morgan.
Na jössz, pupika?
Let's leave the horses here and go the rest on foot. I want them to hear us coming.
Hello, vagyok.
Here, I'll deal with them. Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Az ott mi? Egy pulyka. Ó, Istenem, hogy nem lehet szaladni. Megbénul a lábuk ilyenkor.
It is.
Leave it to me. I'll do the talking. You hang back.
Tülettyúka.
Hey there! Whoa!
I'm gonna give you and your daddy about 5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
Look, we don't want no trouble. We just thought you might like to know we passed a big posse of lawmen headed this way. About a dozen of them, coming up east.
What? Where?
Right here.
Jaj, le is
Here come the
lőtte.
rest of them.
Ah! Hol előjük mi is őket?
We got more coming out at once. Left of the house.
Egy! Kapta!
Still got more inside. Come out with your hands up. Nice and easy. You saw what we did to your pals here.
Jaj, nem látom.
Okay, I give up. Don't shoot. I ain't armed.
If you want to live, you'll tell me where that money's stashed.
Well, all right.
Na, hol a
Take it easy.
pénz?
Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right.
Apa. Bocsi. Na, menjél tovább. Csak nem bírják kivárni.
The money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here. You know what? Just get the hell out of here and don't look back.
Ja, elengedte Sean. Ott jelzi is a pisztoly, csak azt nem tudom...
So, here we are.
Az mi? Ja, kártya.
We got some good stuff.
Miért fehérrel jelzi, pedig az tutira nincs meg.
Why don't you see what else you can find, Sean?
Ugye van Schofieldünk, kettőmenünk. Aztán kb. Ennyi.
Told you we'd take no problem,
Ami...
didn't I?
Aha, ilyenünk biztos, hogy nincs.
Hey,
Adta egy kis pénz.
Cook this up all by myself. A proper lead.
All right.
Azt nem látok.
You heard him, right? He said the stash was behind a loose board in the bedroom. Find anything yet?
Ja, az előbb is kiírta, láttam.
Hey, this is more like it. Good work.
Hey, what about
Na.
I found a place, didn't I?
All right.
Na, hát adjunk már
But
neki
don't
is.
forget to give the camp its share. Supplies don't appear by magic, you know.
All right, don't need to lecture again. See
Hát
you
azért
back at
csak ő
camp.
tudta ezt a helyet.
Never know what folks got stashed.
$20!
Places out.
Hát akkor még egy kis értéket gyűjtsünk már. Legalább össze. Úgy. Kis rum, egy kis gin. Meg egy kis sajt. Na. Itt van valami fehér. Ah, jó, láttam. Belógott a sarka. Hát nézzük azt, hogyha már itt vagyunk. Hello?
What the devil are you looking at?
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America, they said. Come to the land of opportunity, they said. Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it on the stage. I didn't want to be in the army. Ooh, now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
I didn't really understand any of that.
I had an
Kicsit megborultak a
the
szekerek.
bravest woman in the world. The animal wrangler. Watch her tame wild beasts.
Csávó.
You were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals. And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals. They escaped. And now I'm buggered.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, meet me back here.
If I see a tiger or a lion or a zebra just roaming around.
Exactly. If... Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned's Solid. Distinctive creature that he is.
Lucifert láthattátok.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam.
Na.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Fucking danger.
Yep.
Na, lássuk, mit adott. Küldi be. Ajaj. Csak mindenen keresztül. Elég régóta van este. 3 óra 5. Na jó, nem volt messze legalább. Zebra. Ez az ő nyoma? Valamit elkúrtam. Ott van!
Look here.
De ez nem egy zebra, ez egy csacsi.
What they done to you?
Állj csak meg!
Yep.
Megtámad!
Come here. Come here.
Na húzzunk, gyere csak! Oké. Nem tudom, hogy most így... Ja. Bocsi! Elengedte. Hogy úgy. Na, mehetünk is tovább. Gyere, csacsász! Jó, bírja a tempót. Szegény, hogy sír. Nem akar visszamenni. Ne! Gondoltam. Na gyere, gacsa. Mindjárt visszaérjünk. Napot! Meghoztam a zebrát. Nem?
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion, a trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, Don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage, dreams and reality. Ah. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of mumbo-jumbo land and shipping it here so it can dance the polka? Or turning, there, in the glare of those arc lamps, something mundane into something extraordinary? It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Nagy előadó művész a csávó.
As long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment...
Of course, of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the tiger.
Tiger?
Yes, yes. And taken our remaining lion in case it could lend a paw. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Aha. Akkor van még velük küldi. Még hozzá, de az messze lesz már. Megjelent Leopoldnak a... mind a kettő. Jó! Akkor mára ennyi fért bele. Jövök holnap ugyanígy 3-tól 5-ig. YouTube-ra ugye megy föl az összes videót, vissza lehet nézni, ha valaki esetleg szeretné megnézni. Ha tetszett, dobjatok egy lájkot, iratkozzatok fel, és akkor legközelebb találkozunk. Szevasztok!